Well, welcome back to the Great Hall here at Wits University, as mourners have already started arriving for the funeral service of the late struggle icon, Mum Gertrude Shope. And much has been said about the role that she played for the attainment of democracy in South Africa, and in particular when it comes to the emancipation of women. Let's speak now to Sis Nokuthula Nqaba, who is the ANC Women's League Secretary General. Sis Nokuthula, thank you very much indeed for your time. We do appreciate it. It is a very sad moment indeed today. An icon is being laid to rest. But I want to start with, the hanging of the blouse. Many may not understand the importance of that. Talk to us about that within this context.
Good morning, Criselda, and also the viewers. Indeed, the blouse, it's popularly called a blouse, but it is the uniform of the Women's League, because it comes with everything, the skate and all that. If it's the blouse alone, it is not complete. Right. So the importance of the blouse, it is informed by also the foundation of the ANC itself and the Women's League, which is that of coming from the church. And the blouse, even though it's not a church in our case uniform, it is the Women's League uniform. It is made to make it easy for us to be identified. And the purpose of it, of having a blouse, is ensuring that in the Women's League, there is no one who will wear something different from others. It makes us to be unique, but also to look the same. No one feels inferior than the other if we are wearing our uniform. But when one of our own passed on, having the opportunity of being bloused, because not every member of the Women's League is bloused. Right. Even when if you can be a member for almost 3 years, but if you are not ready and meeting all the requirements that would take us to that conclusion, you will not be wearing a blouse, mostly wearing black and a duke. But if you have reached that point, like our Isintwalandwe, Umama Ushope, the blouse means that when you are passed on, it is us now saying, you have run your race, and we are now closing the chapter. We are now accepting that you are no more, you are no longer with us, but it is us to say farewell. We appreciate the work that we have done. We are now coming to hang this blouse so that whoever that comes to visit the family during that period can see, without being told, that there is a member of the Women's League, whoever passed on, it is a member of the Women's League, by seeing the blouse being hanged on. And after that, when the hang on of the blouse took place, we then have a responsibility to go back in the morning, as in today, on the day of the funeral, to go and take it off. When we're done taking it off, we then fold the blouse and hand over to the family. The handover, it is not just to hand over. We hand over with a message that says, we are now handing over this blouse to a family member. Yes. And that family member, normally it becomes someone senior in the family, to say, it shall not be the end of the road in terms of our struggle. Someone must work hard and be able to take over the baton from the family.
Sis Nokuthula, we'll come back to you in just a moment on that. Those live visuals that you are seeing at the home of the late Mayor Gertrude Shope, now being draped with the flag. And there are some members of the ANC Women's League, of course, who are part of that valediction ceremony which is taking place there. You can see that preparations are now being made for the procession to leave the family home and to head here to the Wits University at the Great Hall, where, of course, the procession will head here, and this is where the funeral service, of course, will be taking place. President Cyril Ramaphosa to deliver that eulogy. So many tributes have also been made since news of her passing this morning as well. Many sharing about the life and times of Me Gertrude Shope, what she meant for South Africa, what she meant for the attainment of, and I want to talk about the draping of the flag as well, Sis Nokuthula, from what we're seeing on our screens at the moment as the procession will make its way from the Shope family home to here at Wits University where we are, the importance of that as well.
This is a different funeral from the normal ones that we would have in the organization. It is level 1, the state funeral. That's why we had to be there so early in the morning as the Women League and the comrades from the MK to take off the blouse, because the state will now taking over, and everything that is going to take place, it will have to be conducted accordingly. The role from our side will be very minimal, but our duty for us to be there, it is to ensure that the uniform of Ume Shope that we hanged on Thursday is now handed over to the family, and that is very important, because when you hand over that uniform, there's a message that you must give to the family of a takeover. But that takeover, it's not something that you inherit. You must work hard. Someone must commit and work hard in continuing with the work that Umama did in terms of the liberation, a full liberation and emancipation of women of this country. And in that responsibility, we don't only look within the members of the ANC and the ANC Women's League. When we talk about the total liberation of women, we talk generally about women of this country, understanding the role that Mama played, that even went beyond the borders of this country. That's why we relate with Umama as the national and the international leader, because she understood that within the struggle of the ANC, that there is that special of us liberating women themselves, because we understand our challenges and the level of development on our own.
Sis Nokuthula, as we pay tribute to her today and we send her to her final resting place,